Good day everyone, Adriaan here from Richmond Brothers, and today's topic is top 3 assets to gift this holiday season. When donating to a charity, you might wonder what the best account type is to use for your donation. Since each person has unique circumstances, the answers might be different for everyone. Today we'll be discussing the top 3 asset types that could make sense for your situation. Just a quick reminder, Richmond Brothers does not give tax advice, and we do recommend you still consult with a tax professional. The first item on the list is cash. Normally gifting cash or writing a check isn't the most tax efficient way since you're gifting after tax dollars. However, in 2020, gifting cash can be deducted up to 100% of your AGI or your adjusted gross income. So if you were to have an AGI of $200,000, you could donate $200,000 and deduct the full amount. Prior to this change, the law stated you could only deduct up to 60%. So using the same example as before, if you were to donate $200,000, you would only be able to deduct $120,000. We are not sure if this provision will stay on for the year 2021, so that's definitely something to bear in mind. So besides cash, what are some of the other options you could use to donate to charity that are tax efficient? One would be appreciated securities, and the other one is qualified charitable distributions or QCDs. Let's start with appreciated securities. Please keep in mind that these are securities that are outside of your IRA. If you own appreciated securities for a year or more, you can deduct the full market value on the day that you make the charitable contribution. Now let's say you bought securities 5 years ago for $15,000 and today it's worth $25,000. You could donate this to a charity and deduct the full amount of $25,000 and avoid paying long-term capital gains on the $10,000 of profit. In this scenario, the $10,000 would be a pre-tax deduction and the $15,000 of the basis that you paid for the security would be an after-tax deduction. The tax liability that you're giving away is based on your long-term capital gains rate. Your rate could be as low as 0% or could either be 15 or 20%. These rates are dependent on your marital status as well as your taxable income, but also be aware that you might be subject to a 3.8% net investment income tax. And when it comes to appreciated securities, the maximum deductible amount is limited to 30% on your AGI when you made the gift to a qualified charitable organization. Now let's talk about a QCD or a qualified charitable distribution from your IRA. A QCD is one tax-efficient tool for people to use who are age 17 and a half or older to make charitable gifts. A QCD allows you to transfer up to $100,000 per year directly from your IRA into any qualified charitable organization. For many years, this can satisfy your RMD or required minimum distribution needs. But as we mentioned before, with the Secure Act of 2020, all RMDs have been waived for everyone in the year of 2020. But don't let that stop you from still using this tool, as it is still available. As you probably already know, due to the increased standard deduction, many taxpayers no longer itemize deductions. But with the QCD, your gross income decreases and you still get the tax benefit from a charitable deduction whether or not you itemize your deductions. The great part is the amount of your QCD is excluded from your gross income, which means overall you pay less tax. With this route, you end up with 100% pre-tax charitable deductions and tax savings anywhere between 10 and 37%, depending on your filing status. Also of importance is that a QCD decreases your adjusted gross income, which can result in less taxes being paid on Social Security income, as well as less income to trigger the 3.8% surtax on net investment income. In summary, if you are charitably inclined, our team can help you put together a unique charitable giving plan and help you determine how you can make the biggest difference in the most tax efficient way from which you could also benefit. So please don't hesitate to reach out, and here's to a very happy holiday season full of efficient giving.